Welcome everyone to EA30 Golf. Today we're going to go through a selection of exercises to help you improve your golf performance. All body weight, no equipment required. Before we get started, just ensure that you've got some water at hand, and also if you've got any pre-existing injuries, please do not aggravate them, okay? We're going to do a warm-up and we're going to do a ramp warm-up. So the first part of the ramp warm-up is the R, which is raise. So to begin with, we're going to jog on the spot, we're going to raise our heart rate, we're going to increase our body temperature. And this is going to prepare us well for the rest of the session. We're going to really focus on the core, we're going to really focus on movements around the hips, focus on power development for the lower body, and also some strength for the upper body, all specific to golf. Okay, so what we're going to do now is stay on this for another 10 more seconds. You're going to get that heart rate up, and then we're going to move into another dynamic movement to keep the heart rate up, but also focus on other joints. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, knees soft, and what we're going to do here, some big circles. We need to ensure get those shoulders, especially the shoulder joint, nice and warm, prepared for the upper body movements that we have planned. If this is aggravating any pre-existing injuries, just reduce your circles slightly. If you're okay with it, keep with that. Then we're going to go back as well. So we've done the forward motion. We're now going to go reverse. Again, big circles if you're able to. If you can't, reduce the range and keep those knees nice and soft. Okay guys, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we need to warm up the torso, the muscles surrounding the torso, knees are nice and soft, and we're going to go into rotations. What we're going to try and achieve here is rotate through the torso and not so much through the hips. So we don't want to be doing this. We're going to try and keep the hips relatively still and really focus on the torso. So as you know, golf requires a lot of rotation. We need to ensure the muscles surrounding the torso are strong so you can produce that power for your swing. Okay, we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the next part we're going to do is A, which is activate. So the key areas that we're going to activate to start off with is the core, and then we're going to focus on another area as well. So to activate the core, what we're going to do, we're going to go for a reciprocal reach. You start on your knees, you tense your core now, and you're going to reach up with your left arm and then drive back with your right leg. As you do that, you're going to meet in the middle, keep the core nice and strong, hand touches your knee, and then we'll return again. Tense through the core. Try not to relax too much with that core. We don't want it going through the lower back. We want to really activate all the muscles surrounding that core as best we can. So reach out here, tense. Breathing on the way here, and then breathe out as we return. So now we've done the 5, we're going to go into another 5. We go right arm, left leg, into the middle, pause, and then return. Just like the first side, you should feel this all through your core. Tense here, reach, extend, keep nice and strong for that core, breathe in, and then breathe out. Good, right, so now we're going to work on more the rotational aspect. We're going to go onto your knee, place one leg in front. In this instance, we're going to go with the left side, and then we're going to rotate. So arms fairly relaxed to the side, and then we're going to rotate back into the middle. Rotate, try and get a nice strong rotation, and as you do that, do not allow that knee to move, okay? If you find it quite easy, you can pop the back leg up and go into rotations here. So we've got a bit of balance involved. You might feel it a little bit more as well going for the core. 2 more. Good. Here. Last one. Perfect. Okay, other side. I'm just going to change sides so you can see. So you've got this side, the right leg in front. We'll start off on the knee from here. Try not to let that right leg rotate particularly at the knee. We want to rotate the torso only. So for the first 5, we'll have our knee down. To then make it a little bit more challenging, if you can, if you want to, we're going to go for 5 more here. Good. Last one after here, 9, 10. So that's the A, that's the activate. Now we're going to mobilise. Obviously in golf, hips are going to be something that we need to mobilise a lot of. So we're going to do that now. And the best stretch for that one, the best mobilised stretch we're going to look at is called the world's greatest. So the reason why I like this one, you get a little bit of rotation in it as well. You most probably will feel it in your shoulders, which is a good thing. So we're going to lunge to the side. Foot is nice and flat. Left side to begin with. Chest is up, and then we're going to rotate here, chest nice and proud, hold that position, and then we're going to touch back down to the floor, pause, and then we'll go again. So for 2, set yourself, 3, we're going to go 5 reps like so, 4, good, 1 more, hold here, 5, brilliant. Okay, once you've done 5 on that, we're going to go to the other side. I'll just again adjust my position so you can see better. So we go right leg this time, nice and strong position, sitting through the heel, and then we're going to raise, come back down, breathe in, as you come up, breathe out, good. Maintain that breathing for me, hold it here, good, 3, hope you should really feel this now for your core, 4, last one, and also for your hips, 5, brilliant. Okay, so that's mobilising the hips, which is the M, and now we're going to move to the P, which is potentiate. So we need to get some power for those hips. We're going to potentiate that to then lead us nicely into the working set. So we're going to do a single leg RDL, and we're going to incorporate a knee drive as well for the power. So what we're going to do is you're going to choose one side. Let's start with the left side. Knees going to be fairly soft. We're going to drive back through the hips. Okay, like so, and you're going to use your arms as well for a bit of balance. So my right arm is now up. As I drive through, I switch. My left arm comes up here. Now the switch has got to be quicker than that, so we're going to try it one more time. Now you've seen the movement, you can do it a little bit quicker. So you're going to drive right down here, and then back in. If you need to step down to get your balance, that's absolutely fine. Okay, return. So nice hinge with the hip, push the hips back from here. And nice, good speed on the way through, okay? So go 2 more. Good, so from here, that balance. Excellent, mostly here I'm breathing as well, so I'm breathing out as I do that knee drive. Try and copy that for me, so breathe in here, set, breathe out. Okay, so good drive for the hips, again helps with the power output, which we're going to need for later on in the session. Now we're going to go to the other side, okay? So we're going to go down here, making sure that we're using those arms again, like before. So the left arm is up, and as you drive through, then you switch to the right arm. See, I lost a little bit of balance, and that's obviously key, so making sure you've got your balance first before you drive through. So we're going to go into real speed now, real time. So it's from here, hips are back. Little tuck down if you need to reset. Here we go again. Set, nice hinge with the hips. There, good. Go again, nice control on the way back. Good to set your balance right here. And then go. So only go when you feel like you've got that balance, don't rush it. Some reps might take longer than others, that's absolutely fine. Hold. Relax. So that's a good one because we find out those hips, which now move us nicely into the next part, which is the main part of the session. So if you need some fluids, grab that now. If not, we're going to get straight into it. We're going to go into a split squat. I like this because number one, it targets single leg really, really well, and also you require balance, which is what you need in golf as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to have both feet together first. You're going to step the left foot 1 foot, 2 foot out, and then the back leg, right leg 1 foot, 2 foot. Now that's a rough guide. If it feels uncomfortable, you can go slightly wider. If it doesn't feel right, you can go a little bit more narrow. Okay, so you can adjust it as best as you want to make sure it feels comfortable. If you really suffer for balance, hold on to something, okay, that's stable and use it as a guide. So what we're going to do, we're going to go down, we're going to sit through the heel, Notice that I'm not tracking my knee too far forward, and then I'm going to drive up. At the top, we're not locking out. We've got nice extension through here, but the knee is still soft. We then travel back down through the heel, and then drive up again. If you're really struggling, like I said, hold on to something for a bit of balance, and then we're going to repeat that movement, all right? And if you sit through the heel, you'll feel it for your glutes. So let's go 10 on one side, 10 on the other, and then we'll move into the next exercise straight after because it is a superset. So from here, we go down, breathe in. Chest is up, look forward, go again. So all my weight as I go down is through my heel, and I push through my heel as well. My knee is tracking naturally. I'm not excessively pushing forward, we don't want that. So we're going to sit through that heel, come back up, good. And again, if you don't feel comfortable and it feels like you're putting pressure through your hips too much, come in a little bit more narrow. If it's putting pressure through your knees, go a little bit wider. Breathe in, good, 4 more. Excellent, chest stays up. Notice I've got a nice little pause at the bottom, I set myself, wait for the heel, and drive. Good, 1 more. Excellent. Okay, so we change sides. We're going to go with the right leg, get your setup correct. If you need to use something for balance to start off with, that's absolutely fine. Breathe in. If you feel like you're very comfortable, you can let go. Good. Through the heel. Excellent. Take your time. Control. Good. All the way down. That glute should be really firing now. On that right side, that back leg is nice and relaxed. This right leg does everything. Left leg is just there for support, so don't tense the left leg too much. Control. Good, breathe in. Excellent. Okay, so that should make your legs feel that they're nice and warm, the hips are nice and warm, the glutes are, everything's firing. So what we're going to do now is a little bit of power output. And again, we're going to work on horizontal power. So we start on the left leg with the split squats. We're going to go with a left leg jump, okay? If you're lacking space, again, just reduce your jump. If you've got a bit of space, you can try and push yourself and jump a little bit further, but you must land it. So I'll give you an example to begin with. So from here, I'm going to jump. Okay, back in again. You'll notice that when I get to that end of that jump, I'm trying to stick it as best I can to then walk it back, so I'm always in control. So let's go from left leg, 5 reps, loads of power, let's go. Okay, again, go as far as you can whilst you're in control. If you haven't got a lot of space, just reduce your jump, that's absolutely fine. If you can't jump forward at all, I want you to jump up instead. So we go 1 more, left side. So if you haven't had that, if you can't get that distance long enough to warrant a good jump, what I want you to do while I'm going through the next side is you can jump straight up. You can work on more your vertical power. So this time, I'm going to go right leg, same principle, 3, 2, 1. You might find that one leg has got a bit more power than the other. Mine certainly feels a lot easier on my left side. But the more you do this, the more you can train your asymmetries, which is great. Okay, 1 more. So number 5. Excellent. Okay, flip it on. We've got a bit of recovery. And then we're going to move into set number 2, split squats into the jumps before we move into some upper body work, okay? So hopefully now the legs should feel like they're firing, the glutes particularly, that's exactly what we're trying to focus on, is firing those glutes. Okay, so rest time done. Let's go left side again, split squat again. When you set up, use something stable to get that set up right, that's absolutely fine. And you go into the first rep, like this, and when you're comfortable, take it away. So we're on 1, 2, sit through the heel, 3, good, 4, nice control, 5, it should feel a lot easier this set because you're now nice and warm. 6, excellent. Hopefully you know the technique a lot better as well. Good, 2 more. Breathe in, breathe out. 1 more. Yeah, nice and easy, well done. Okay, I'll change sides so you can see. This time we're going right leg. Use something to set yourself up if you can, or if you need to. First rep, get that control, and then you can come away. Good, 2, look forward, breathe in. 3, nice and strong. Sit through the heel. Good, halfway. Don't let that back knee bounce off the floor. Let it hover, and then go. Good. So the front leg's got all control. 2 more. Good. Last one. Breathe in. Excellent. Okay, so we're now going to go into the jumps. Same approach. Left side first before we move into the right. 3, 2, 1. Try and stick it. Half a second. Walk it back and then go again. Now take my back leg. Kind of kick it back a little bit. Don't over-exaggerate that too much. Just try and produce as much power as I can through these hips. 1 more. Okay, good. So this time we change sides. Go to the right side. Focus on that power, the horizontal power. And try and stick it as best as we can. Okay, 2 more. Last one. Okay, good. So a little bit of recovery, grab that real quickly, and then we're going to move straight back into the split squats for the final set. So we'll get set up, still got another 10 seconds recovery, get those fluids on if you need it, and then once you're set, we're going to move into 10 reps on the left, and 10 reps onto the right. Okay, 3, 2, 1, you sit through the heel, breathe in, and then breathe out. Good, hopefully by now you should find it more comfortable sitting through the heel with a slight bit of tracking of the knee forward, but I'm talking very slight because all your weight's going through your heel and you should be feeling for your glutes and also for your hamstrings. Good, quad shouldn't be taken over too much. You'll feel it a little bit in the quad. I want those glutes really firing as you push here through the heel, control, back up. Good, okay, so there's 10 done on the left. We're now going to go 10 on the right. 3, 2, 1. That back leg stays nice and relaxed, and that allows you to sit through the heel and the front leg takes full control. Good, 3, 4, nice and strong. 5, keep it going. 6, good. 7, nice and strong. 8, keep it controlled. 9, 1 more. And 10, good. Okay, so we're going to the jumps now. We start with the left. So from here, jump and stick it before walking back. Go again. Good. Nice strong stick at the bottom. Here. Excellent. Put those brakes on. Produce that power and then put the brakes on. Okay, 1 more. Good work. Okay, so 5 on the left done. We now go 5 on the right. Slowly walk back, set, and go. Good. 2, 3. We've got 2 more. Nice, strong landing. Don't collapse the landing too much though. 1 more to go. Relax it. Okay, so fluids on. That's the lower body done. We're now going to move to the upper body with a selection of exercises. So we're going to focus on upper body and torso now, and we're going to go with press-ups, but we're going to add in a slight alternative or adaptation, should I say, to make them a little bit more challenging, but also to work through the hips as well. Now, if you can't do it how I demo, I'll show you a regression. If you can't get on with the regression, you're going to go into normal press-ups. So the one that we're going to try now, as you do a press-up, you're going to go down, drive your knee into your elbow, come back up, drive your knee into your elbow, come back up. So we're really having to work through the hips as well as upper body. Now, if you find that too difficult, you can try the press-ups on your knees as you go down. You can still get that knee drive. So that's going to be a little bit easier to perform. If you don't get on with them at all, just do press-ups and forget about utilising those knees, okay? So we're going to go for 5 each side, and then we're going to work on the superset as well after this. Right, set ourselves up, 10 reps, in 3, 2, 1, so we go down, come back up, there's 1, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, stay strong, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So real challenging if you introduce the knee drive, because you feel the hips really open up, and that's why I really like them. But if you couldn't do them, absolutely fine. You should have done the press ups without the knee drive. Okay, so the next exercise, all we're going to do is one leg in front, and we're going to go with the left side first, okay? And then from there, arms out in front, and we're going to rotate as far as we can, hold, and then we're going to rotate the other way, hold. We're not going to move this knee, just like the warm-up. This knee does not move, okay? It's all for the torso. Engage the core. Try not to put too much pressure for your lower back. 3, 2, 1. Rotate. Pause. Then we go the other way. Good. Go again. Get that breathing right. Breathe in. Breathe out the top. There's 4. 1 second hold. 5. Rotate as far as you can. 6, follow those arms. 7, good. 8, really fit the obliques. 9, good. 1 more. 10, excellent. So you should have really felt that in the obliques. If you didn't, try and rotate a little bit more if you can without impacting the knee. Okay, change sides. Same again. 3, 2, 1, 10 here. 1, 2, 3, brace that core. 4, you notice I'm tensing my core loads here. 5, and I'm using that breathing as well. 6, breathe in here. And then breathe out at the top. 7, good, 2 more. Rotate, hold. Excellent, 1 more to go. So hopefully you can see I was really bracing every time I'm rotating, because if you don't brace, you're going to let all the pressure go through your lower back. And again, when you swing, you want to ensure that your core can take a lot of that pressure. Otherwise, that's where your back injuries are going to occur, because your core's too weak. Okay, so exercises like that are excellent to brace the core, particularly the obliques, to try and stabilise. Okay, so we're going to work for that superset again. We've got press ups, and then we're going to go into those rotations, and we're going to try with the press ups with the knee drive as well. Okay, all right, so 10 reps in 3, 2, 1, down we go. Breathe on the way down, breathe out on the way up. Halfway, nice and strong. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we move straight into the rotations in 3, 2, 1. So you know, my hands are together, I'm not linking them, I'm just placing them together. So I'm having to really use my torso a lot more and not rely on tensing through my arms. You shouldn't be leaning back into it. If anything, you should be leaning into it just slightly. And now keep it for the core. Good. Tense there. Excellent. We go 9. 1 more. Really good. Okay, other side. So we're going right leg now. Again, this when you've got this leg here, you don't want to be putting too much pressure on the knee forward. The knee should be behind, so you can feel it more for the glute and all the weight through my heels. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You might also find one side a little bit easier to rotate than the other. And again, that's absolutely fine. It's going to be absolutely normal. When doing this, we can work those asymmetries. Excellent. 8, 9, one more. Good. And again, hopefully by now, there's not much going through the lower back, and we're really targeting the core and the obliques. So we've got one more set before we finish on a little bit more of stabilisation for the core, and then we're going to move into the cool down, all right? So if you're struggling with these, normal press-ups, or if you want to give the knee tucks a go, the knee to elbows, you can try this on your knees as well. Okay guys, 10 reps. In 3, 2, 1, breathe in, breathe out. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, press ups done. We're going to move now into rotations. 3, 2, 1. Tense your core. There, good. Rotate the other side. Notice how my knee's not moving. I'm not rotating through the knee whatsoever. It's all through my torso. Tense my stomach as best I can. If you feel like it's constantly going through your back, maybe you're rotating too far. Don't force it too much. Good. Nice and strong here. You know when you've gone too far, because it'll start travelling through your back. Good. Okay, other side. This time the right leg in front. Get your set up right. 3, 2, 1. Nice, good. Follow those arms. Really turn that chest to where those arms go. Nice and strong. Good. 7. Knee there. 8. Strong for the obliques here. 9. One more. And 10. Okay, good work. So if you need some recovery, some fluids, grab that real quickly. Then we're going to move into a little bit of stabilisation through the core, and obviously adding some of that rotation work as well. So the last exercise, we had a plank, but we're going to add in some rotations to that plank to make it a little bit more challenging and obviously more specific toward golf. We're going to hold it for 40 seconds each side. We're only going for 2 sets, and once we've done that, we go straight into that cool down. So to begin with, you're going to hold a plank here. In that position, you're then going to raise one side, come back down, give yourself 2 to 3 seconds. Other side, back down, 2 to 3 seconds, okay? Again, if you find it really difficult, plank on your knees. If that's finding it too easy, you can plank and go a little bit wider with your feet. So I'll talk you through the regresses and progressions as I do it. Okay, 3, 2, 1, we hold a plank, we rotate, stay strong, back down, 2 to 3 seconds before we even think about the rotation again. If you feel like you're just moving your hips way too much, go wider with your feet. That'll keep you more stable and you'll feel it a lot more for the core. Good, set yourself, take the time, rotate. Good. 10 seconds. Nice strong rotation, hold, go. One more, 3, 2, 1. There we go. So the regression of going wide with your feet is normally a lot more effective because you're not going to give yourself too much unwanted movement for the hips. You want to keep that core nice and strong. If that's too difficult, try it on your knees. So we've got one more round to go. 40 seconds off, bit of recovery, and another 40-second hold, and then we'll move straight to the cool down. Okay, so the 40-second recovery is coming to an end. We're going to start again in 3, 2, 1. Rotate, hold, set, take your time. And again, rotate, hold, back down. Don't rush that rotation. Make sure your plank is strong, and then rotate. Good. Your plank is strong. Rotate, excellent, not long to go. Here. Good. And again. 10 more seconds, hold. Raise. Excellent. One more. Hold. Down we go. Okay, well done. We've got to the end of the session. With a little bit of recovery, and then we're going to go into a few stretches. So I hope you found that useful. Again, all those exercises were catered towards golf. We're going to start off with stretching for the hips. We're just going to lean and hold on to one side, and you'll feel it in the hips with the leg that's fully extended. Okay, so we hold it for 15 seconds. Get your breathing back to normal, heart rate lowering as well. I'm just going to hold it here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Okay, slight readjustment. Same stretch, but the other side. So a lot of rotational exercise in there. I hope you found them useful. If you feel like your back was taken over, not a problem. You can look at reducing the ranges, the movements, and over time, you will feel your core getting a lot stronger, which will help you with your golf. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're gonna do a hamstring stretch. One leg extended on the heel, drive the hips back, and you're gonna rest on the knee or the leg that's flexed, and keep that position there. So we're gonna still keep good form in our stretches, and hold it here for 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Okay, change sides. Same again, but the other leg. Good. And we're going to finish on one more stretch to round off the session. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Okay, so the last stretch. Make sure your knees are soft. You're going to reach up like so. Hold that for me. Do a nice stretch through your lower back, a little bit for your core, and ever so gradually, you're just going to lean to your left side, just a little bit, so we get a nice stretch coming down the sides. We also get a little bit for the obliques. We've been working them a lot today. Okay, back into the middle, knees nice and soft, and then finish leaning to the right side. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guys, well done. I hope you enjoyed that. Leave some comments underneath the video. Let me know how you get on with the exercises. We've got a few more sport videos being released over the coming weeks, so stay tuned, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Well done, guys.